你好，大家好，我叫罗琳，我是美国人，在俄罗斯，下一点，俄罗斯是 Russia，不是 Russia，俄俄雷冈，俄勒冈，在俄勒冈，美国的俄勒冈，现在是八八八点，早上8点，现在我喝一杯咖啡，是黑一杯咖啡。Oh my！很多的年我自学习self studied 很多的年，我去过中国第4次，4 times， and I still need to learn quite a bit. So I'll still be looking lots of things up on my computer. Mm. 今年我要去上海。I didn't know the sentence structure there. 今年我要去上海啊，我有一个This makes sense. 艺术家驻地，art residency 在上海。Which I'm very excited for. 我是艺术家我也是工作室经理。I'm a studio manager at a art school kind of. Art school. 艺术学校。I don't know if that's right. Yeah. And I wanted to just start making videos to help me stay incentivized in learning Chinese, and just as a way to reflect later on what I've learned. I tend to be a collector of potential knowledge, so I have 很多的书，很多的mostly books. 每天 Is that really how you say every day? I'm saying it, but I don't really know. Yeah. 每天我看一看，听一听不同话。但是现在我必须学习 more. I've forgotten a lot. Forgotten. I used to know that word. I mean, no. Nope, didn't know that word. 忘记. Oh, 忘了. I knew that. 我忘了很多的我的普通话。But since I was self-studying, I just learned bits and pieces. I've learned through being in China first and foremost. Even though I was never truly on my own or in a situation where I couldn't get help in English. Hardly ever. Yeah, but I just really 我爱普通话 so much. It's so logical and beautiful and something that I really want to get better at. Yeah. I've had a well the mood these past few days has been 不好. Oh. So this is a way to record something that makes me excited and happy and something that I can strive for. So, if you're learning, if you're a semi-beginner, if you're a full beginner, come along. Practice with me. These will be very rambly at first, I know. But hopefully I can speak more and more Chinese in them. I don't know if I'll pick a topic or ramble like this, but this is just a way to record and learn and share how I'm learning and my life along the way. And maybe if this continues, I'll be able to take you to Shanghai with me in December. 12月. Oh. So part of why I'm doing this is because I am very 尴尬 when I speak. To speak. 尴尬. I just looked up embarrassed to speak. I know Google is not the best, but I just looked up and it was 不好意思说话. It's like sorry to speak. I don't know if that comes across the same. Oh, ho. So, yeah, I guess I'll share a little bit about how I self-study. It's not very strict. It's a lot of just finding words or phrases that I catch as I'm listening to Chinese or trying to read a little bit of Chinese. And when I say read, I mean like very simple maybe like, oh guys, I have so many Chinese books in Chinese workbooks. When I say read Chinese, I mean find something in the text like this that looks interesting. 大口. And sometimes I know all the characters like this, but I've never seen that. In my mind, it's like big mouth, but I'm sure it does not literally mean big mouth. I don't know. I just pick something like this and I'll type it in. I have a couple different apps and websites that I use to help me translate. And so that's one way. If I'm watching a video or a movie, I will, if they have subtitles, I'll use them, but if they just have the Chinese characters, then I will kind of watch and listen and read at the same time and just see what I pick up on. And also I will often, the first time around, try and read the subtitles at the same time as listening and watching, just so I know kind of what's going on. And I find that my listening comprehension is the best by far. And that's just from being around Chinese and in China several times and being able to listen and associate what I was listening to with the situations that I was in. So that's what I'm trying to recreate with when I watch videos. So I'll watch and listen and read all at the same time the first time, and then if I have time, if it's a movie or if it's a video, a shorter video that's a little bit easier. This is kind of advice to myself because I don't always do this, but it's good to go back and rewatch what I now know is happening and see if I can pick up on what's going on based on just the audio and the visual cues from the video. And then, I have a couple apps that, and a couple of podcasts that I'm subscribed to that speak in Chinese, so I'll just put those on in the background when I remember to, and that way I'm just hearing the cadence and the flow and the rhythm of Chinese speaking, and I'll be able to pick up vocabulary here and there as I know it. Or again, if a phrase catches my ear, then I'll stop and I'll look it up. And that just helps me in my future recall. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, learning Chinese. Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully this will be a bright spot moving forward. And it'll be a way to learn something along the way and see how much that I've moved forward. Yeah. I tried to start this before, but I was really just not in a good headspace for it. And before that, I was in grad school, so I lost a lot of Chinese through grad school because my brain was just not in the place to learn Chinese. It was too busy with many other things. So I feel like I lost a lot, but I think it should come back enough. Not to say that I was very advanced anyways. I definitely wasn't. I would say my level is by far not conversational. I can ask questions, but I can't understand all the answers. If I know the topic of a conversation, I can understand and piece together a lot more. But if I don't know the topic, it's a lot harder for me to pick that up. Yeah. I think that's about it for today. Yeah. 谢谢你们 who have stuck around and listened this far. Oh man. Next time, I will chat about something else. Maybe I'll try and bring a word or a phrase in and go from there. Chat on a topic. But until then, 再见.